All right, crew, what's going on? We've got Matt Corral, full breakdown against Alabama. Okay, title is the dilemma of the Matt Corral dilemma, right? What we're trying to figure out is he just an RPO guy, right, who benefits from college football and the simplicity of it, or is he a big-time elite quarterback? We're going to try to judge that from the film. Guys, as always, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Please share it all over social media, whatever social media you have, if you enjoy the video. And as always, stick after for the Twitter clips. And as I always say, if you don't want to like, subscribe, or comment, you can always wait to the end, and hopefully I earn it. But let's jump into the film. We got good, 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 bad, bad, good, good, good. Okay, so here we go. First clip I love, it's just like a little opening play RPO. Again, right, is the RPO wonder? We don't know. What you've got here is you got your back coming across. We've got a flat route. We've got like a little delayed slant. Okay. They are just reading this guy. If this guy pinches in, they're going to hit the slant, or they're going to read off of this guy. If he widens, they'll hit the slant. If he sinks, they'll hit the flat. Okay, you can see him work inside. Boom, flip fire. Easy money. Easy money, easy money, easy money. The one thing that's nice when you watch these guys that do a lot of RPOs is at least you know they're good with their eyes, right? Because they have to read these guys. So you can tell they're good with their eyes. That's a heck of a job to open against Alabama. So this is a pretty darn good throw here, if you ask me. Alabama's giving him a combo coverage, meaning, hey, we've got more of a zone look to the field, and we've got man-to-man backside one-on-one. They just got this backside go route, and watch him back shoulder this thing. Okay, we're gonna watch this clip twice because I got another thing to show you guys. It's just electric, but we're not gonna do it right now. And look at that catch. This is an unreal catch. Wow. Okay. We'll get to the tight, then we're going to watch it again, and I want you guys to watch something else. But you can see just working the backside one-on-one. Look at his eyes too, guys. Watch his eyes here. What's he doing? When he's looking right down the field, what's he doing? He's holding that safety, right? And then that's just a heck of a catch and a strike, okay? So, we got to go all the way back to the beginning because whoever this guy is, I will offer him a job right now. Look at him. He is hyped up. He knows they've got one-on-one. Look at him point. Hey, throw the go. He's saying it right now. Throw the one-on-one and then watch him. Yeah, with the towel. Man, that's huge. That's the energy you need on the sideline. Anyways, he's got a job here if he wants one. Literally just in the background of the video is pumping it up. Because you can't. That's just unreal energy. Look at him. He's pumped up. So this is going to be a pretty funny one. But this is good. Okay? And I'll tell you why is because we've got a free runner. We're about to take a sack. Okay? But watch him battle off this. And then throw it away to where it's in the vicinity of a receiver, but there's no shot in heck that this ball's landing in bounds. Look at him. Look at the ref point. Hey, we've got this guy right here. Everybody on planet Earth wants a intentional grounding, but they're not going to get it. That, to me, is the kind of stuff that I just love from quarterbacks, right? Where it's like, hey, let's go ahead and save these 7 yards. And especially because it's like, you know he knows what he's doing because of the velocity level. He's saying, I'm going to throw the heck out of this thing over here next to where all my one-on-ones were. So, love that. This is bad. This is a bad clip here. Okay, Bama's in cover 1, right? You got man-to-man, man-to-man, man-to-man. You got this guy. They've got a couple extra robbers underneath, or hole players, however you want to categorize it. They've got just a middle-of-the-field post, and they've got double blaze 8s, okay? Against cover 1, there is no reason to throw this route. Work one of these blaze 8s, okay? What I want you guys to see is both of these blaze 8s are open, okay? This right here, you can flatten him off. This guy's winning high. Either of those guys would be great decisions. Instead, we throw it down the middle of the field. Thank God we overshot it, right? And didn't just throw it to the safety's chest. So I guess that's one good aspect of it. But it's just flat out bad. There's no reason to throw this ball here. Absolute none. Zilch. Okay? We got another bad here, which is, hey, man, let's just pull the trigger, okay? They got all hitch, right? Don't love the play call. I'm never a fan of, like, all hitch, but we're here. We've got soft coverage everywhere. Okay? Pull it. Pull the trigger. Rip this or this. These guys are driving on us, sure, but just pull the trigger, man. Get us to third manageable. Don't love that. Don't love that. Hit that back foot. Let that thing rip. You got soft coverage. You can turn that thing in there. At least he gets down. Okay? This is good. So this is a good bad because we've got great pocket navigation. He navigates the pocket effectively, creates time, holds the ball, doesn't leave the pocket, but navigates it correctly against a three-man rush. But I would love to see, this is nitpicky, but I'd love to see more velocity here, okay? What you're going to see is you're going to see they've got a post here. They're going to try to take the corner and the safety with the post. This tight end's going to come up, run a stick, and then he's going to kind of whirly bird on out of here. Watch him, runs a stick, and then watch, he's going to peel out of there, okay? Peels out of there. Great job navigating the pocket, but that's just a little too much touch for me. You can still drive that thing in there. One, two, three, okay. Navigate, navigate, navigate. Yeah. Not a bad ball, but it's just, could be better. Or that's what I think, so. Love this right here because what they're going to end up getting is they're going to end up getting a safety pressure off the edge. They've got really kind of a deep concept here drawn up. I think this is what they have. But they're going to have this check down. Watch him understand, hey, my protection's vulnerable against this pressure, and then get to his check down. Watch this, okay? Safety comes down, comes flying off the edge. Hey, he feels vulnerability, plus 31 wins again. Because a heck of a player. Look at him just drop his arm angle down, get to the check down, which then turns into what? 15 yards? 10 yards? I don't know. Heck of a play, though, in my opinion. I just love the understanding, right? Hey, we had the understanding of where my routes were on the throwaway, and then now I've got my understanding on where my check down is against this safety pressure. So to me, those were two really, really good decisions that make me think, you know what, he's more than just an RPO guy. This is the last clip we've got for you, but then again, stick around for the Twitter clips after the close if you're not on Twitter and you didn't watch them already. But look at this, just a little bit of wiggle here, okay? Matt Corral, design QB run guy. I didn't see it at first, but I see it now. Little design red zone run against Alabama. Puts them on the board. They were down 35-0 at this point, but gets them on the board. A little garbage time, just all the wheels. So, okay. All in all, the dilemma. Is he an RPO, just an RPO guy? Is he an elite QB? I'm leaning elite QB after this Alabama game. Now, while Lane Kiffin protected him this game, I would say, even with protection, right? Hey, game plan protected. To play that efficient, in my opinion, against Alabama is still a good thing, right? Like, yeah, you're protected, but to play efficient against Nick Saban and all the guys they have on at Alabama, I think that's a good thing. I don't think that's a bad thing. Now, would you have loved to see some more of those shot plays earlier in the game when it was more competitive and really kind of see how it shook out there? Yeah, I would have loved to see that, but we didn't. But there are some more really good clips of him. Again, stick around after the close. The Twitter clips will be there. And there's some more spice, okay? There's some more Frank's Red Hot on this thing that you guys are going to enjoy. So, guys, please stick around. I will see you guys Thursday for another Corral video. Until then, peace. All right, team. We've got just a flat-out unreal play from Matt Corral. Spinning out of trouble, delivering a dime against Alabama. Let's jump into the tape. So, first things first, we are going to show you guys the concept. Okay, it's just another variation of Samurai. Okay, you got the deep post, you got the deep over. You're going to read this thing top down, 1 to 2. Okay, I want you guys to keep your eyes on right here. You are going to get an absolute free runner and then watch him spin out of this, okay? So he's got his eyes downfield. Okay, when we say like, hey, you got your eyes downfield and something flashes in front of you, right? Just that little jersey color flashes in front of you. You know you got to get the heck out of there. Watch him. Boom, backside spin. Sets up and delivers a freaking dime. What is that? 60 yards down the field? And you guys are going to say, oh, it was a little underthrown. Okay, let's go ahead and check that. Let's go ahead and check that on the tight. Okay, watch right here. Just can't get hands on him. Can't get hands on him. He's a free runner. That's a great spin out. And then an absolute dime from the 40. And then, yeah, I don't think that got knocked down. And I don't think that was a little behind. I think that's a heck of a ball. You probably should catch that one. Okay, unfortunately, it bounces off his chest. What does Coach 30 say? One was too big. Anyways, heck of a play by Matt Corral. When you talk about flashes as a quarterback, right? Hey, what does he flash? What kind of traits does he flash? That's an unreal flash. Backside spin out to avoid pressure, sets up, delivers a strike 60 yards down the field. That's right there. So when you want to talk about flash, that's a heck of a look of it. All right, team. One thing I love seeing from a college football quarterback when we're looking at going to the NFL is how they navigate a messy pocket. We've got a great clip of Corral. Let's jump into it. So what I want you guys to know is the concept they're running here is just kind of a variation of Samurai. If you guys watch this channel a lot or you watch me a lot, you know Samurai, we got the deep post with the deep over. Just they're running it more like a rolled in rather than a deep over, okay? But the important trait here that I want you guys to see is I want you guys to watch Matt, okay? You can see him peeking the post right now, which is how you're going to read this thing. You're going to read this thing post down at the dig. But watch how he navigates this messy pocket, sticks his foot in the ground, and then rips a dime to that in runner who's getting all the way across the field. Get it from the tight because you get a way better look at it. Okay, so look, boom, he peeks that post, doesn't have it. So first the hard step up, right? You love this. Boom, steps up, anchors himself back in the pocket. What I mean by anchors is when you see him step up and then gather himself as if he's ready to throw. Well, once he anchors himself, then he's got someone in his legs who he gets off of, then he sticks his foot in the ground and dimes it to the guy that he's been watching the whole time because his eyes are staying downfield. So anytime you see a young guy, I say young when really he's in college, so whatever. Anytime you see a young guy navigate a messy pocket while keeping his eyes downfield, it's a really, really good thing when you look at projecting him to the NFL level. All right, team. While we are simplifying the game of football at really every level, full field progressions, right? Pure progressions, 1 to 2 to 3, yada, 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 still exist in the NFL. And here's a great clip at not throwing through a full progression, but some traits that are going to correlate to that. Let's jump into the film. So he's actually throwing to his first progression. This is just a real simple, I don't want to say simple, but it's just a real simple RPO of, hey, listen, if this drop down safety commits to the run, you're going to turn and fire this thing to this backside slant. If the safety sits here and plays pass, gets underneath it, go ahead and give it on the run. So it's really, hey, 2 eye places, right? Because he's going to put his eyes here on the safety first and then get outside and rip this slant. So really you can say, okay, hey, it's 2 eye placements. But it's also a really good look at his ability to flip his hips, land, and step and fire. That's kind of the most important thing when you're talking about resetting through your progression. So I want you guys to see this right here. Boom, so you can see his eyes, right? Here's placement 1. You can see his eyes. He feels like the safety's committing. Look at that full flip, okay? I'm going to rewind this, okay? Look at this full flip. Boom, lands, delivers, okay? Really accurate football all the way across the field. I love that you see him kind of land and then it's 1 step, right? Land and then 1 step to become accurate versus having to reset. Boom, land, dime. So to me, when you're watching Corral's tape, do you get a ton of full field actual 1, 2, 3 to 4s? No, you don't. But there are ways to project kind of, hey, I can see him in this and I can project some of these traits towards him being able to do this. Can you fully check this box? Absolutely not. But can you check some of the traits? I do believe so.